Hi, chat. Welcome to another stream. It's been a very long time. Oh, this room echoes. I need to fix that. And think about that. Let me try with the door open. Maybe it'll echo less with the door open. But we have like kind of a workaround so that we have a plushie on camera today. I need to set up, shelving and such to get things in a better place. Oh, that echo is really annoying. Does the echo show up on camera or on do you guys hear it? Because I hear it. RKJ, thank you for the resub. But 15 months. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We can't see the echo on the camera. Well, let me see if RTX voice will magically fix it. Because sometimes it does. But I need to put more furniture in this room anyway, so that should help with the echo. And now we're on RTX voice, and maybe we won't hear the echo, but I don't know. And Data for Tana also resubbed at tier 2 for 3 months in a row, and 3 total. Still here, PogChamp for your place. Indeed. We're I'm mostly moved in. It's been quite the journey. Oh my goodness, where are my notifications? Everything's all over the place right now. Whoa! Sarcastic Dante, tier 1 at 25 months. Holy shit, dude. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. It's good to see you. So we took a week off streaming last week because I moved across the country. So I'm in a completely different place now. I am not at all set up. So like right now, my microphone is just kind of sitting on my desk. Get it in frame. There we go. It's just kind of sitting on my desk. So if my lights aren't in the right place, although it's actually not bad, so I might tweak it a little bit, but I think it's actually pretty decent. But last week we didn't have streams because I was driving. I drove for 4 days I drove. 3 days I did like 12 hours of driving, and 1 day I did like 5 hours of driving. So there was a lot of driving, but I made it. Everything is intact. Did anything break? I don't think anything broke. The only thing that's like kind of not ideal is there's a smudge on one of my monitors. But not a huge deal. And there's a scratch on one of my tables, but who gives a shit, right? But yeah, moved across the country. I'm now in Ann Arbor, Michigan, so I will be in Eastern time. So everything will be shifted up 3 hours. I am not completely moved in yet. I have some of my furniture assembled. I have some of it in the places where I think it will be, but there's like a fuck ton of cardboard in my house right now. It's a mess. But yeah, we're back. We're back. And it should be a much more friendly Eastern. No, European time. Like E, that stands for Eastern. Yep, definitely, 100%. But let me catch up on chat because holy shit, I have not read any of it yet. And then we'll get started. Preox was before the stream, so you're not first. RKJ was first today. The return, indeed, Data for Data. Hello. Build Office, it's good to see you. Kinbiko, hello. Do a Twitch TV crit stream like Mewtwo and Jordan did 15 hours ago. So I might at some point, but my house is a disaster right now, so it's not gonna happen for a while. But once more things are set up, I can do that. I have a cut on my hand. I don't know what that's probably from. Oh, this is so annoying. I got a bed. It didn't come with instructions, and it came with a bunch of things missing, and it came with extra pieces, as far as I can tell. So I guessed it how to assemble it, and I needed to screw in a bunch of screws, and I have a drill. I have a power drill, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just power drill. I needed an extending bit, driver bit, because the places where I needed to screw stuff into were not convenient to screw stuff into. So I screwed everything in by hand, and my forearm was very swollen. But I got it all in. But I probably cut myself while doing that because there was a lot of sharp edges. Kevin's Jailbird, it's good to see you live already. Thought it was 9 p.m. GMT plus 2 today. How long will you run for? Yeah, right. I forgot to let everyone know that the time's changing. But yeah, the time's now 3 hours earlier. Normal stream, so it'll probably be 3 or 4 hours or so. The Ranger General, hello, welcome back. Salute, ciao, indeed. Drill, good to see you. Hello. But yeah, earlier today, joke, what do you mean 911 is only for emergencies? I've got a merge conflict. Oh no. Data for Data says, I'm still struggling to make OBS recognize F keys when not in focus to change scenes. Are you on Linux, maybe? It works well for me on Windows. Or on Windows. The one thing that's tricky is if I have my VM, if you have a virtual machine, it will pick up the keys. So I actually have custom key bindings to make my QMK stuff work better for that. Keyboards, Keybio, BDN9, Keymaps, IK. Windows ding! I have special key sequence that I use to escape the VM. So what I do is I tap the right control that takes it out of the virtual machine, and then I tap the key a bunch of times. For some reason, anything less than 4 was not very consistent. Even at 4, sometimes it doesn't work. Then I tap control again to go back into the VM. So that might be the issue. I don't know. But that... I don't know what that was about. That's usually the, like, something has crashed sound, but I don't see a crash notification, so I don't know what happened there. Kevin Joberg says, update your team schedule. Yeah, I gotta do that. Let's just do that right now. Twitch.tv. Is this where it is? Is it the dashboard or is it here? Stay muted. Yeah. Well, we gotta change it there. But that's not the schedule place. Eastern. So that's one of the places. I think there's also another one in my dashboard. Is that done? Did that work? Eastern. Okay, I already updated the Google Calendar. I already announced on Twitter and Dixord. Then I gotta find the place in the Twitch dashboard. Also, the annoying thing with my microphone right now is it covers up like most of my left screen. So everything is all different oriented and messy here. Howdy, hello, Drunk Time Lord, good to see you. I'm not first, but I'm before Anthony. Oh god, I'm 8 minutes behind that stream. Whoops. Let's see. Is it in community? No. Is there content? No. Is it in settings? Maybe stream. Stream key, clip, missions, raids, squad streams. Nope. Channel. Schedule. Here we go. Edit that to be 5 p.m. and edit this one to be noon p.m. And now it should be updated. Cool. Okay. So we fixed that. Indie Monkey, welcome back. Good to see you. Kevin Starbuck says I'll be coming 2 to 3 hours. Hopefully I'll catch the last hour. Yeah, sounds good. New place Pog, and indeed no bed in the background. It's true. 3 mechas, but there's no construction noise. Yeah, fucking praise be on that. Oh man. I finally was able to sleep in past 7 a.m. What a crazy concept. And it doesn't feel like they're constant earthquakes. It's wild. It's wild. Hey, what's up, Nowish? Hello. Yeah, there's the echoes. The echoes are unfortunate. Mike needs a bit more gain. Well, I'm also planning to upgrade a bunch of pieces of my stream setup anyway. So I'm gonna probably update. I'm probably gonna get a new microphone. I'm definitely gonna get a new camera. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Fireball Monkey. Hello. More plushies. Yeah, I was trying to balance more plushies. This is my violin case. So I was trying to balance more plushies on it. We're just gonna have to make do with carpet for today. But if I can get like a bookshelf back here, and then do the whole streamery setup where I have knickknacks and stuff, plushies, on shelves in the background. But furniture store I went to did not have bookshelves, which I was like, why don't you have bookshelves? It seems like a thing that a furniture store would sell. Where is Tofu? Tofu is in California. Oh, new fancy. Wait, did someone get a new fancy badge? I don't think anyone got a new fancy badge. Oh, I guess Data for Tata did get a new fancy badge. That's true. It's true. That's true. Now it says using proprietary software drivers. You, shame on you. You mean NVIDIA? I mean, yeah. 3 months longer than the bot. Is that true? 25 months. Where's the bot? 24 months. Well, a month longer than the bot, which is impressive. Which is pretty impressive. I feel like the lights are better in this setup. Yeah, my face is not as shiny. I didn't really put much effort into setting up the lights, so I don't know. If this is good, I'm just gonna leave them. Solus says, I got to actually see my brother face to face for the first time in years. It has been years. A year and a half of something or another. I don't know, something like that. Nelodev, welcome to the stream. Says, hey Anthony, what keyboard are you using? If you do bang keyboard, somebody do bang keyboard? No one did bang keyboard, amazingly. If you do bang keyboard, you can learn more about my keyboard. Oh my god, where is everything on screen? Yeah, there we go. Imagine moving for 0.02% of your life. I mean, it happens. Preox says you're so close now. It's true. Mr. Wick says, I'll drop by later if you're still alive. See y'all. Well, thank you for stopping by. D-Del says, sometimes you forget that Michigan is Eastern time. Yeah, it's on the westernmost edge of Eastern time. So you're working fully remote now? Yeah. Indeed. Kimiko says, move from 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. for me. Not sure it's an improvement. Oh, no. Yanadroid resubbed at tier 1 for 14 months. Hello! New time is great. If this continues, I will be able to catch more streams. Awesome. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you. The evening streams will also be 3 hours earlier, so those will hopefully be better, I guess. Kamika says, move from 4 a.m. to 1 a.m. for me. Not sure if that's an improvement. Oh. Wait, were you waking up early to catch streams or staying up late? Because if you're staying up late, then it's better. But if you're waking up early, it's worse. It's kind of in that gray area that's unfortunate, right? The other streams, though, will be a more normal time for you, I think. So it'll be 6 hours later, so it'll be 7 a.m.? Yeah, so the normal streams, I guess, will be better. Maybe. Now it says, does Stripe have an office up your way, or is it still remote? Yeah, I'm fully remote now. Mead says, greetings from Mexico. Well, welcome. How are you doing? That's why I have a drill for that stuff. Yeah, I mean, I had a drill, but I didn't have the proper bit. Is the AQI any better? Well, it's about to be fire season in. Oh, we need to update this. Does it actually have AQI for my zip code? It does. Oh, look at that. Well, that'll be easy to fix. AQI. Oh. Starting off with the drop song. Let's turn that shit up. Oh, not that loud. Oh, not that quiet. Oh, I ruined it. We're gonna have to start over the song. It's too loud. Oh my god! It's still too loud. Ah! We're gonna start the song over because I've ruined the drop. Okay, we're back. Okay, so if there's no zip code, we'll do 48105. Update AQI for a new zip code. Cool. Data for Data says I'm on OSS. Are you doing the virtual machine setup like I am, or are you just running natively? Because if it's a virtual machine, it's going to be capturing the key presses, and that's probably going to be the problem. Also, I don't know much about macOS, so... Okay, now you should be able to do AQI, and it should default to anti-error. What does TC mean? What do you mean? David Renato says, I was going to ask, do you have your bindings on Git? Because I also have the BDN9 now. I have not pushed them. I should do that at some point. Maybe we can do that now. There we go. Now we get the drop. How do I even do this? Git remote -v. Do I have an SH key set up? I don't think I have an SH key set up, so I'll do this later. Remind me in the Discord, and I will do that. My new favorite time pass is print backslash. No. Oh no. Shazrat says, random Windows noises. Also, hello, welcome back. Yes, it's good to see you, Shaz. How are you doing? Good to see you as well. Hello, hello. That's the default Windows terminal bell. There's two terminal bells, though. There's the, like... There's this terminal bell, and then there's... the other one. It did the other one. Kamika says, now I get how to say your name. Well, that's just how I say it. There's no way it's correct. Yes. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Crazy that we're like halfway to Advent of Code. Oh my god. Oh, Advent of Code is going to be a struggle. I didn't think about that. Because in Pacific time, it was at like 9 p.m., which is like super chill. But at midnight, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how that goes. Griffinborg, hello, hello. Why is Daddy in a new time zone? I moved. Mika said, what's the voltage on your phone line? I don't have a phone line, so I don't know. But I assume you're trying to find my location. There was like some cybersecurity thing where they posted a voltage something display and people like reverse engineered it and got the guy's phone number or something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Rasmus, hello, hello. Good to see you again. DL says, did you take the time with your streaming setup down to enable TPM to prepare for Windows 11? I did not. I mean, my computer was sitting in a box for a while. My laptop, I didn't. Honestly, I have not done any computers in like a week, and yeah, I mean, this is gonna be one of those times where you look on GitHub, and I'm gonna have white days where I didn't do anything. Look at this. Wow, I still managed to do stuff. Damn it. Which is wild. So this was the day that I started my move. These are, I guess I still merged the auto updates. So yeah. And this is the day that I arrived. Right? 1, 2, 3. No, this is the day that I arrived. But yeah. Anyway. Why have bookshelves when dead trees are so last century? Well, what is there some cooler setup that I don't know about, Nailing? What should I do? Because right now I can't keep it where it's a violin case holding up the play. It's totally not gonna work. Shaz says, I'm gonna be putting together the desk, but I'll stop by later. Sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. With the new setup, shiny Anthbonk will actually be rare. It's true because I have proper air conditioning and it's so nice. Oh, funny thing about the air conditioning. My apartment complex set a limiter on it, so I can't change the cooling below a certain degree threshold or the heating above a certain degree threshold. But I'm a software engineer, so I fucking know that there's no way that you can, actually limit those values. So sure enough, I found the debug menu for the thermostat, and I was able to change it. So now I can go below 70, 21 for you, and non-freedom unit. 70, so it's I think it's set at 69 right now, which is very good. But yeah. Kane Game says, did you say you're rigging design a VM? Yes. If you do Bang OS, you can learn more about that. Kane the Game, and welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. But yes, I am in a virtual machine, so I am not running directly on hardware. Although, Kamika says 24 plus 3 equals 25 in my head. My degree is in my... Wait, 24 plus 3? Wait, I'm confused. I'm confused. Oh, are you doing time math? Time math's hard. You gotta join... Oh man, I'm so far behind. I'm still 8 minutes behind. Okay, we got speedrun. Speedrun chat. Welcome back, Yoda It's good to see you. Nero says, gotta head out again. My dad's birthday today, so see ya. Well, thank you for stopping by. It's good to see you. Drunk Diamond says, I'll be catching every stream. Road to 100k, here I come. Well, you getting all those points? Yeah. Kamiko says I was waking up early. Oh no. Oh no, I've ruined it. I've ruined it for Kamiko. Trap song bangs so furiously. Yeah, indeed. Now it says, so I drove from one side and back in my country in less than a day. It shouldn't take a day for you to move. Yeah, well, the US is a little bit thicker. I was wondering, do you have to sync with coworkers in PST, or can you just work in EST? So I'm just going to work normal Eastern time. Well, not half. We actually, on my team represents every time zone in the US right now. So there's some people in Pacific, some people in Mountain, some people in Central, and some people in Eastern. I actually think Eastern is just barely outnumbered by Pacific. I think there's 4 in Pacific time and 3 in Eastern time. But yeah, very close. It's fine if I store my SSH key on Google Drive. That seems like a bad idea, but I can't think of a way that it would be a problem. Other than, like, I don't know that Google Drive is actually considered a secure storage. Doesn't seem the worst, but also, I don't know. If it's password protected, it's probably less of a problem. I don't know. Print \A command does the other bell. Okay, we'll try that. Print back A. Oh yeah. And then what is back B for? What is the normal ding? I don't know. But you're right. That is where that comes from. Eminem code actually starts at midnight. It's true. It's true. Hey, what's up, the Ida Valen? Hello. Welcome back. I'll send you a reminder, but yeah, I'm running natively, and I'm sure it's some annoying BS with permissions, input monitoring. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That stupid settings menu where you have to turn on accessibility options for every single app. You would think accessibility would be on by default, but I don't know. You must suffer like the rest of the US Central Eastern Time Zone people. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Ken Game says, what VM programming are you using? I have all that answered in the video that I linked, but I'm using VirtualBox. Kamiko says, I was moving meetings at work to join ASC. Midnight is okay. I thought you had high voltage on your phone line and your previous... Oh, yeah. Oh, man. God, the fucking... So I have fiber, so I don't actually have coaxial. So I have no voltage. Because the fiber comes into the house, so I won't have to deal with that problem. And I think I can actually run this without impacting stream. But my speed is much speedier, which is great. Well, this is download. This is not the one that matters for streaming. This is the one that matters for streaming. And it's actually way faster than it was yesterday. I don't know why yesterday's was so much slower. But this is like 40 times faster than my previous internet, so we're not gonna be dropping frames. Knock on wood, we're not gonna be dropping frames. But that's very good. That's very good. Oh, that means I can unlimit my VM too. I'll have to figure that out. Grimbox says, recruiters, we see you've taken a break from open source. Obviously, you are no longer passionate about programming. Yeah. Jude Sure says, why are Mondays usually greener? So on Mondays, the pre-commit CI auto-update runs, and it generates lots of pull requests, and I merge lots of pull requests. And Apparently GitHub counts merging pull requests as a thing. The other thing is I also stream on Mondays, so I often do some amount of stuff on Monday anyways. I also stream on Saturdays, so you can see like sometimes I'll do that would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, bottom line is Saturdays. I mean, my graph is ruined because some of these days have like absurd numbers of contributions. I would love for it to modulate a little bit better, but anyway, Saturdays should also have silent because of stream. Jazz Lucy, good to see you. Welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. Because the 70s so hot. Yeah, you're right. What sort of thermostat is it? I don't know. It's a very common one. But basically, I was able to press up and fan and hold that down for 2 seconds, and then it took me into the like settings menu when I mucked around with that. Sure. Hello. Welcome back. Restrictor says, have you tried Doom Emacs? Might set you with the editor for life. So, I wrote my own text editor, so I'm pretty set with my editor. I'm gonna continue using my own text editor. 9-3 says Python speedrun. What are we speedrunning? What are we speedrunning? Nerm, you're back. Hello. Crow has set the MOTD to hello. I'm still 5 minutes behind. Oh my god. What is \a? Unicode data.name \a. No such name. What is the \a character? I believe it's called the bell. Oh my god. Programming. Why did it not just give me programming results? Oh, this is gonna be ungoogleable. Let's see. ASCII table. \a is .7. .7. It is the bell character. So yeah, bell. That is backspace. Yeah. Kirkborg says, going out to catch the Pokemon. Have a nice stream. Well, thank you for stopping by. Soon we're playing Pokemon Go. Have fun with those Bedoofs. The specific WinSound or Windows module in Python, I get the specific system sound. That's probably no drop frames while pushing pipe. Yeah, it's PyPI, PPA, all the various uploads I was doing. AWS, although we have my fancy deploy system, so I don't have to do that. Architect says you got the zoomies. Zoomies. The what? Yeah, we're gonna zoom through chat. That's the plan. Primitive way to learn CLIOPS. Indeed. Sometimes it'll blink the screen depending on how your terminal emulator is set up, but yeah. Marcia says, I see a door and carpet. And indeed, carpet's there. Oh, you don't have the emotes. Rip. Rippy dippy. What is that emote, Jazz Lucy? Oh, it's a hand like grabbing a. I see. Copilot and Babby went, I thought you were gonna write a new one. I mean, I already wrote an editor from scratch. I'm not gonna write a new editor from scratch. Are you streaming from a closet? No. This is a den. It is. I bet if I close those doors. It's a little echoey right now. So I gotta just get sound dampeners. You know those warbly. You can like set them up and prevent stuff. I don't know. Wait, you can man ASCII? Oh shit, that's pretty cool. I didn't know you could do that. Drink Time says, Copilot is much worse than I expected, but I think it'll be better in 6 months. Big Rally! It's good to see you. How you doing? I see you have Boba's dump truck emote, RKJ. Right, that's Boba, right? Oh, I could click on him and it'll tell me who it is. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. You've written an editor now. We all know that the next step is to write a term. Yeah, or an operating system, or a window manager, or I don't know. Writing an editor was a lot. It took a lot. Okay, cool. We are up to date on chat. All right, so let's get started with what we're gonna actually work on today. Some number of Python versions were released while I was driving. 396, 3811, 3711, and 3614. And maybe 10 beta 3? Nope, we already have 10 beta 3. Okay, cool. And turtle, yeah, I do understand that reference can be good. Yup. Going to write and terminal. It's the thing is, some of those things in that talk are actually real now with sixels and such. But unsurprisingly, not every terminal emulator supports them, and they're all like magical, special, one-off shenanigans. There's no capability querying for them. Like all the things that the talk said would happen basically happened. So good old Gary. Jessley says Shakeman always telling us to use version. Now he's not even using it. Well, I didn't care about that extra part. I only cared about this part. But you're right. I should version. That's different. 3.9. It's on 2 lines, isn't it? Interesting. I wonder why that changed. I don't even know where I would find that. But surely that was an intentional change. Python sys module. Sys version. No? Where would that be? Looking for the module initialization. Be down at the bottom. Or I can just do this. Pydict set string version. Info. Make version info. We can probably do grab version. TP flags disallow instantiation. Okay, it's not that one. Okay, well, we're never gonna be able to find it. Anyway, it apparently changed. Void Rose, hello. Good to see you. I'm back from the dead. Well, welcome back. It's good to see you. Marco Gurley says, I haven't tried Copilot yet, but I expect my experience with it to be no better than my experience with AutoML. Yeah. So, I was actually in the pre-alpha for Copilot. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to actually try it because I was also moving at the same time. So, yeah. Oh well. No, it says I want somebody to have intentionally changed it to just spite somebody's regex. Oh, you mean Copilot? Yeah. Can you just grab for dash version? No, it's some C code somewhere. Ain't that Node version and Node dash version do different things? I wish it was just like really easy to standardize on something. Hey, what's up, Senpas? Hello. Mic level's a little bit weird just because the room echoes. Yeah, I need to fix the echo at some point. My things are not set up. But yeah, the sound quality for today's stream is going to be subpar. I'm sorry about that. I will try and fix it in some way, but it's so part of it is because gonna show this off. Fucking up the camera. There's really high ceilings. And so those tend to echo a lot. But yeah. So that's why things are a little bit weird. Will Copilot take over the world? Probably not. If you have more plushies around you, there'd be less echo. That's true. I could probably bring some plushies in here and it would slightly dampen the echo. But what are the things? Sound dampener, dampening panels, Amazon. Do these things you just hang on the walls? Oh god, these look ugly. Acoustic panels. So I have carpet, so that part's fine. These things. These are the things I was thinking of. 2 feet. No, 2 inches by 12 inches by... Those are tiny. This side... This... Wait, what? You soak it in what? What? These are tiny. Is there a larger size? I want big ones. Anyway, I will... Oh, those are fucking artsy. Look at this shit. Look at how artsy these are. Huh. Like, stick to the wall? I don't know. But I will figure some of that out. Oh, that means if I try and record, it's going to be obnoxious. I guess I won't record any videos. Damn, that sucks. Oh. Hey, what's up, S1Q? Welcome back. Grow tall. You do have carpet. Yeah, carpet's on the stream, at least, back here. But carpet is tiny. Hexagons are bestagons. Indeed, Evil Gordita. Welcome back. Good to see you. Okay. So let's get started. We need to do 9, 3, 3, 9, 3, 8, 3, 7, 3, 6. We need to do 4 releases. deadsnakes, Python 3.9. Internet go burr. 8. We're going to start by doing 3.9 first, because it is the most likely to require the least changes. And if we get through 3.9 without any build hiccups, we will just YOLO the rest of it, as we've done before. Oh, wait, did I push that? We did. Perfect. Okay. Python 3.9. It's 3.9.11? 3.9.6. Oh, 3.7, 3.6.14. This is getting up into like Python 2.7 ranges, which is crazy to me. There have been 14, I guess lots of security releases. Runbooks, import upstream. Is that how this works? Yes. Look at all those drop. There's no drop frames. No drop frames. Look at all these chickens. Oh, did you find the commit details? Did you find the commit? I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's inconsistent across different things as well. Interesting. Maybe Guido can give some answers. It's probably like a really, really old one. The GC version is long. Put it on a new line. I don't think that's no longer true in Year of our Lord 2021, I guess. Damn, that's some old ass code. I don't think we should keep a commit for 2000. Yep, cool. Well, that's neat. Benjamin P is Beethoven. Yes, he's also the maintainer of 6, who he has some interesting opinions on what should and shouldn't be changed. Let's put it that way. We don't have to drama. Okay. So now that we have pulled that in, run books refresh. We need to do bionic and focal. Let's do focal first. And then we need to build. Oh, the build's gonna take forever. Alright. We'll kick that build up and work on other stuff while that's happening. Random miscellaneous open source stuff. Details just grabbing for new lines? I guess I would have done git grab \n in C files. Git log -G. Actually, there's one specifically for deletions, right? -G, there's -S. Is there not one for specifically deletion? There's S and G. I guess there isn't one. Okay. I've gone back too far. Oh, they didn't mention the word version there. There we go. So I would have maybe been able to find it. But I would have needed to know what to look for. Also, that patch is annoying. Anyway, I could have found it. You should know that I do investigative source code searching on the. I mean, so do I. I was just a little bit lazy. So how's the Ann Arbor? It's good so far. Done a bit of biking around the city. Things are mostly the same as when I left. A few things have changed. Like there's a few new buildings on campus and such, but it's mostly the same. And Arbor, yeah, a single arbor, one tree. Anthony Arbor. Yeah, there you go. Can we get this Fernie Arbor? Fernie Arby. Wait, what? Dino says I actually did all via GitHub. Look for how a version string was generated, then looked at the individual instances where it was changed. Easier to traverse known path than to look through git config changes. Yeah. I was having a hard time finding where the version was coming from. I mean, I saw the version string in the C file, but then I was too lazy to trace it. But yeah, just lazy. I gotta wait for this. Hopefully, we will only need to do this once, because I don't know. Like there should be a security only. Maybe this one's bug fix. Well, hopefully we'll only need to do it once. Are you two code detectives or code archaeologists? Yes. Unfortunately, the answer is yes. Okay, anyway. Let's go through some of my open source email. We have 6 things to look at today. This one is from a week ago. Yes, you could. The caveats of apply. So they're asking if they can bypass the normal way that pre-commit works, which is to pass file names to tools, and instead do it through what is it called? And instead do it through passing a path. I'll do more work than necessary. We won't have the same merge conflict features, etc., etc. There's some other stuff that the file name based stuff does, but here's an example. Tool called do repo local. Oh, that's annoying. I need food. No. Entry foo on center. Should have something here. Pass file name is false. Oops, that in the wrong spot. Is there anything else that needs to happen here? Name, entry, I need language. Language. It's just like Python. Or whatever. Well, we can just do dot 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 at the end here. Language, additional dependencies, etc. Types, etc. Oh, what happened there? I pressed this button, which does Alt Tab. Cool. All right. Being able to read code file paths is probably the best. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because he says customize or pre-commit colors kappa. Oh my god, that guy was so annoying. I already dealt with that one. All right, let's look at this one next. Timeline, what? That's annoying. It sounds like a gamble. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Forbid new submodules fixes. Okay, figure what they changed here. Okay, so they set the types here to directory. This is what will happen if submodules are added or removed. Then no, don't do this. Don't change this. This breaks the. This sets a mutable default value, which does not work as you would expect. Python. So to change this, original argument handling was correct. Give them an example. Edit this output. Okay. shouldn't be needed. Use the arguments directly. We want to set up parse argument parser. See how the rest of the tools. What was this code doing before? Oh, I see. Use mock.patch detect. Anyway. Anyway, that'll do that one. Oh, that's how you pronounce MOTD. Oh, I see. It's a short shot, a level up. MOTD, yeah, there you go. With your big jiggly VTuber chest. Yeah, you know it. Here's my this camera. Even that down a little bit. There we go. That's a little bit better framing. Python, right? Jazz losing? D&D. Python console. That's what it stands for. Time I said, do you ever have slow days where either you can't decide what to do or how to do it, and you spend the time doing tiny work? Yeah, sometimes. Janetron says, hi, Vinny. Had a good move? How was the drive? It was long. Actually, it was fine now. Which is weird, because I did not expect it to be, like, okay. Given that I drove for, like, you know, it would have been 36 hours at the actual speed limit, but I was driving a big fucking truck, so I was driving slower than that. So I probably spent about, I don't know, 40 hours of driving. But, yeah, usually I would think my ADHD ass would have been real bored, but it was actually pretty fine. The worst part of the drive was in Salt Lake City. The worst part of the drive was in Salt Lake City because the roads are super windy through the mountains there, and anytime I went around a corner, it felt like the whole thing was going to tip. But then that was pretty fine. You got a U-Haul, right? Yes, I do. I think they do a limiter at 75. Well, I can tell you there was not a limiter at 75. And there was not a limiter at 80. There were a few times where I went over the speed limit. But yeah, as far as I can tell, there was not a limiter. Other than the truck is limited because it's a big fucking truck. Maybe it's budget that is limiter. Maybe. The one thing that kind of sucked is the automatic transmission would not. It did not shift properly. So like when I was maintaining a constant speed at 70-ish miles an hour, it would not shift into the highest gear. So it was stuck in like 5th gear for most of the drive, which is awful on gas mileage. But yeah. So you're already solid in, literally just connected the computer. Some of my stuff is set up, but most of it is not. I have assembled a bed. I have kind of set this room up, although 70 miles per hour, i.e. 80, 85. Yeah, exactly. Well, I wasn't going 85 for much of it. The speed limit in the middle of the US is actually 80, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Corin Biel, thank you for the resub, tier 1. 2 months, which gets you a fancy new badge. Yes, I forgot to update the stream schedule. I did the Google Calendar, and I talked about it on Dick's Sword, and yeah, the robot voice saying, "Oh my gosh," that was pretty funny too. The speed limit's on I-83 Nebraska is super high. Yeah, it's like 70. It's 75 in Nebraska, but in like Utah and Wyoming and whatever the other uninteresting states are, it's 80. But yeah, I will once everything is more settled, I will have a better setup picture. Because I know now at least because I didn't talk to myself in this room, so now I know that I need to set up sound dampening and yeah, a lot of things are gonna change, but yeah. I was going 3 to 4 over the speed limit, except when I was driving through Chicago and people are literally going 20 under, and you didn't go that fast. It felt like you would get run the heck over. Yeah. There were a lot of times where people were going like 90 to 100, and I was like, I can't do that. I'm just gonna chill in the right lane behind this truck and just deal. Elmander, welcome back. You got a new laptop. Oh, cool. Wait, weren't you coding on your phone before? Now you have an actual laptop? That's dope. Took time on cop. You were going 68 to 55. Me, dang, 68. Can you make that number a little bit higher so I can hear the judge say it out loud? Sure, whatever. Later in court. How the hell were you doing a 420 and a 55? That's funny. I like that yoke. The classic misdirection on that one. Okay. Oh, this is still going. This deprecation warning is still there. Nice. Is that still there on master? Or main? It's called main now? Is it gonna keep doing this for me? Because I feel like that's new. Get diff. Alright, this is when we did our speed update time. Thank you, Faye. I hope that patch is somewhere. I just blew it away. Oh well. Get grab a certain equals. Oh, we do have some of those still chilling out. Not the one in collections, though. PyCLBR, what the fuck is that? I know the lib 2 to 3 ones probably aren't changing. Is that just gonna get deleted? Oh. We need to better... Oops. Okay, yeah. I think I actually did one of these changes. Git log -g. Oh no, this is the one that I thought about. Cool. Cool. Previously I had a 2017 MacBook Air, now I have a gaming laptop. Oh, cool. Alright, we gotta not do that, otherwise fuzzes up all the volume, or all the whatever. Makes the stream quality go down. John Comment says, I wrote my first website in P5.js on my phone. I wrote recursive trippy stuff like the Sierpinski triangle and the Menger sponge. Cool. Ezekiel, welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you. People in programmer animes are 69.420x more likely to browse hentai memes than most Reddit users. Oh no. Apparently got removed by the mod since I saved it as still there. Elmander says, now that I use Windows, which terminal emulator do you suggest me to use? I don't use any of the Windows terminals. I just use command for the most part, and it's garbage. But I don't know, Windows terminal is good, although apparently it's PowerShell, so drugs. Ezekiel says, can anyone tell me a good place to learn how to create and save files in Python/Ubuntu? The basic tutorial should guide you through that. Basically, use the with statement, right? I don't know. It's straightforward there, I think. Yeah. Windows terminal is more like Tetris. What? I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, let's take a look at this one. This one has been amazingly long. So one commit, right? Right? Just one commit. But if we look at the conversation, let's see. 1, 2, 5, 9, 19, 21, 22, 23. 23 pushes on this change set. I stopped looking at it after the first look because I was like, I'm just gonna wait until you ping me again. Metabytes, hello, good to see you. How's it going? It's going pretty well. Echo's annoying, but other than that, stream's going well. Holy heck, what? yeah, 23 force pushes, which is never use dashes force. Use plus head instead. Plus head is still a force push, but okay, what actually changed here? Before I was using get hostname, which was fairly reliable, except when you did custom host names. So now what is it doing? You're calling get container ID. Why did the white space change here? Why did they add a new line? Oh, I actually like this new line. Okay, so that's fine. But I got rid of this new line. Anyway. See that we already checked proc1 cgroup and isn't Docker. The CPU set cgroup controller existed since cgroups were introduced, so this way of getting the container ID is pretty reliable. Oh boy. So we read it in binary, we read through each of the lines, we split and check if the first, this could just be, this could be starts with, to be more reliable, this should be line that starts with, otherwise there could be an index of about, if this have a colon, and they should basically colon code. Suggestion is both simpler and defensive. Dot split colon 2 dot strict dot decode. Did they show an example of this? Yeah. Is there ever going to be a case where it has more than... Oh. This is not right. Because it's 1. Because it has a number in the beginning. Seems really fiddly. But whatever, seems fine. C group. What's the difference between dash force and plus head? Nothing. They do the same thing. Should always have a colon. Split my colon next daddy and bonk. What? Why is there no bonks in the chat? What are you doing? My junior is sending me photos of his code with capital snake case classes. Asking what's wrong. Oh no. There we go. Thank you, Truck Top. I mean, this should be constant case. Am I care enough to fix it? Not really. Wait. Why is there already C group stuff here? Am I reading this wrong? Did I click on the wrong thing? This should be brand new, right? Oh, you know what? We were checking for... Yeah, this is for this other thing. Let me just move those up above. And this is a little bit generic, but it's fine. I think. Okay, that extends exception. I guess nothing specifically extends runtime errors. Maybe that's fine. I just feel like raising runtime error is not always the best. I would have just changed the in Docker context manager. Yeah. All right, good code change like it goes, chat. I wasn't gonna change it, but now we're gonna change it. So this is gonna get a 24th force push. Oops. How did that happen? I didn't. Maybe I pressed enter. I feel like I didn't press enter. Whatever. Approach the shield master rebase. Tests languages. Docker. Why did I type explain? Okay, Docker. Getting rid of this anyway. You fit on one line now. No. Whoops. Oh man, it feels good to get back to programming though. Even I haven't done it in days, weeks. Sometimes just a good old-fashioned refactor feels good. And yeah, I know there's a better way to do this. I don't actually care about the value here. Yeah, you should match the above C group example. I mean, it does. We could make it actually match it by string formatting, but it's probably fine this way. I'm curious what this does for. See what that does. Garbage indeed. What's up, Color Marku? Hello, hello. Does that now limit precomment to only lyrics? So it does. So the precomment does different things for Docker, depending on the platform. So it does a specific detection for C groups on Docker with the Docker socket mounted on Linux, but you can't do that on Windows. There's no socket file. But it does work with Windows Docker, but there's no test for it. But I know it works because I've tried it. Hey, what's up, Color Marku? Hello, hello. By the way, you now have not lowercase non-uppercase Docker. I fixed it. Recursive kernel panic. Hello, hello. Good to see you. We haven't seen recursive kernel panic and recursive chat in the chat at the same time in a while. We don't have that today, I don't think. Although wait, recursive chat was here earlier, right? Is recursive chat still there? Grab recursive chat logs 2173. Oh no, recursive chat hasn't been here. I was misremembering. Just recursive kernel today. How does one test operating system specific code? In this case, mocks, which are not great, but they capture a assumption about a setup in the current state. It does not raise runtime error. What does it return? So we gotta actually fix this. Oh, it returns the empty string. Hello? The fuck happened here? Wait, what the fuck happened here? We broke the debugger. Because there's a local variable named line. What the fuck? So in theory... Wait, why did that work? Is somehow specific to PyTest. Bram's iPad! Thank you for the resub at 9 months. You get a fancy new badge. Thank you for your continued support. Good to see you. Runtime error is due to split, I assume. No, I mean it didn't crash. The debugger is crashing, so it's trying to run my breakpoint right now, which might be some part of PyTest's stuff. What if I dedent the breakpoint? What if we turn off TP? So this is the actual traceback that we're getting. And it does go through some breakpointy stuff here. I wonder if it's running my... How the fuck is it doing this? It's something, it's PyTest. So... Suspend on setup. Needed to do again. Need after do continue resumed. Well, let's at least minimize it to PyTest, and then make a PyTest bug, and then we can figure out whether it's a CPython bug from there. I don't really want to debug this right now. Let us finish. Do we have to do symbols? We don't. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're gonna upload all those in a second. Wait, that worked. Wait, so you're saying it's raising a different exception? Wait, how would it hit my breakpoint if it's... How did I run? Exit. So specifically running in... How is it possibly running there? Oh, this is confusing. We don't even have line in here. We have line in the other thing. So, is it raising an exception? I don't know. Where is the empty string? So I don't know why I'm not allowed to debug here. Because that local variable line comes from the function that gets called. I don't know how it's possibly ending up here. The return type of re.findall really is list any stir any now. re.split? Oh, that's gonna be obnoxious. Hey, what's up, James Point? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Brain broken. Why? Why problem? So somehow the frame from this is still alive, which I don't understand. Or the frame from this is still alive, which is what's erroring, I think. Oh, actually, we narrowed it down to not need this raises, right? Right. If we do this, then it's fine. So it's specifically with a context manager. That works fine. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Linebacker. Trying to minimize stuff so that we can make a better for it. So that crashes. Cool. Jagged Bandcast. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. Are we safe from the horrors of SF? It's true, it's true. It's returning an index error because it's trying to get the 1th element in the array that doesn't appear. That index error is a runtime error. Yeah, but we're also getting another error here. And when I don't put a context manager around it, it doesn't raise. It returns empty string. Right? Yeah, I think it returns empty string. Because it is finding the line and then it's base naming it. And it's doing that. But this is crashing the debugger. And I don't know why. I think so. The crash here is where it finds this line. It's trying to read this local variable for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Like this is it trying to do commands. So somehow it is found. I think it's doing like exec RC line. So it's trying to run. It's trying to run my PDBRC. Oh, is it mad at this? No. No, it's not that. I wish I could debug this, but we would need a breakpoint. How does one debug the debugger? Oh, I know how we can debug the debugger. We could just put a breakpoint here. Surely that won't work. No, when we try and debug the debugger, of course doesn't work. Why would that work? Sourcejohn says, will this text editor be similar to Babby or Nano? What text editor? I'm not writing another text editor. Wait, are there messages missing in chat? What? Indie says, that crashed? Cool. I don't hear that often. Yeah, I mean, we're trying to figure out what's wrong. Seems like my little PR became an actual MyPy standard. I see. Neat. Cool. Debugger exception? Yeah. Oh, my stream title's wrong. God damn it. That's why people have been talking about Pixar. Oh, I totally forgot to change my stream title. Oh, I'm so out of practice, chat. I'm so bad at this. Let's see. Building pythons for dead snakes and missed open source work. Oh, I am so bad at this. My tags are all gone. Oh, man. Just forgot all the things. I forgot how to stream chat. This is my bad. Okay, now we have tags, now we have an updated title, now things are actually accurate. Christ. Sorry about that. Thank you, Storage Child, for letting me know. The amateur journal says, what does RL completer.locals.complete do? So what this does is... Don't have this anymore. This does is, if you have a breakpoint here, I can now... Well, sometimes it works. It's supposed to enable tab completion. I don't know why it didn't do it there, though. Is it because it didn't have a statement afterwards? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, it's when there's not when you have something, it'll do tab completion. So you can do that. And if I don't have that, music stopped. Yes. Continue. If I don't do this, it tab completes, but not with the local variables. So these are just the PDB things in there. So it's to enable tab completion. X pipe any means it'll be X for 99% of the cases, but we can't guarantee it. Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, so I think this needs to call a function which does a return and then a context manager. Just do an unrelated mock. That works fine. Oh, we got it at collection. Yeah, why does that work fine? Oh. Where's the actual line we're doing? So it's this here. Okay, let's put this here. And then we need our mock open. And we need our this. And then we need our this. Sick. Okay. That crashes. So now, let's just try this. Does it still crash? Still crashes. That still crashes. Okay. Oh. I know what's happening. I know exactly what's happening. This is entirely my fault. I know what's happening. I know what's happening. This doesn't matter at all. Yeah. In fact, we can kill this and this, and we have our minimal reproduction. Yes. So what happened here is in this file, it is trying to open a thing. And we have mocked open, so it breaks. We have mocked open, so it breaks. Yep. That's why this is... Okay, so to actually be able to debug this... Okay, so we won't be reporting any bugs today. This is entirely my fault, but very confusing, but entirely my fault. I think in order to debug this, I can do this. Then open won't be mocked. Source. Does this even matter? If the container ID is empty string, what do we get? This will erase. Yeah, so we do... Well, it either raises here or raises here. So I don't think you can do docker inspect empty string. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we don't change this. Yeah, maybe we don't change this. I found a similar PDBRC, says the armchair general. Yep, that looks similar to mine. That one's weird. I don't know why you would need the top one. Never mind. I don't want to look at this. Cool. Golden Drogon, welcome to the stream. Says your keyboard. It's weird. Indeed. If you do bang keyboard, you can learn more about it. Why do you use a normal QWERTY keyboard? Because I learned QWERTY fucking 20 years ago. Also, you're spelling QWERTY wrong. QW, not QU. What keywords are better for posture and arm health? It's true. There's not scientific proof. Even QWERTY doesn't make typing faster. So the thing about science, Golden Drugger, is science never sets out to prove something. They set out to test hypotheses. And at any time, through the scientific method, you could take a hypothesis and, disprove it. But science doesn't prove things. They just demonstrate with research and evidence that things are probably some way. And there have been studies with split ergonomic keyboards that show that they improve, posture and arm health and tend to be better for you. That said, I don't use it for ergonomic reasons. I use it because it looks cool. Because chat asks about it. And because I got the keyboard for free. Those are the reasons. Even QWERTY doesn't make typing faster? Yeah, it's not meant to make... QWERTY is not meant to make things faster. Exonity! I expect my notifications are over there, but they're not over there. They're over here. Thank you for the resub. It's 6 months. Whoa, half a year. Whoa. Thank you to Fancy New Badge. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Hopefully you are doing well. Wasn't expecting philosophy of science in here. Nice. Well, so the thing is, I spent more of my schooling doing science and not fake science like computer science. And yeah, then I switched to computer science. But yeah, I did a lot of scientific method, that sort of stuff. Dean Elsp with the type racer. We can do a type racer. We haven't done one of those in a while. But it requires death mode. Oh no. Okay, we can try and do a death. The problem with death mode is like I'm gonna make it like 5 words in, because I make lots of mistakes. We can try that. Golden Droger, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Oh, I gotta sign in. What is this shit? Is there a setting for it on Type Racer? If not, I don't know how we're gonna do this. Type Racer gets my password. No. Always makes me a little bit nervous when that thing pops up. Elementor says, how long do you sit in front of a screen a day? A lot? Okay, so the death mode... Wait, is this gonna turn it on for everyone, or is this gonna turn it on for me? Oh, I have to have a premium subscription. Can't do death mode. Oh wait, what? Maybe I can. Oh, no, maybe I can. Okay. Universe equals accuracy. Alright, there's the type racer. Y'all can join. And we're doing instant death mode, which is I'm gonna go slow and try and actually finish. Cause yeah. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Fuck. Well, that lasted long. Looks like you all died too, so... Alright, we're gonna do it until we complete one. Man, this is rough. I need to fill up my water after this too, so we're gonna do that also. Fuck! was so close. The comma fucking kills me every time. Oh, damn it, man. I was speedy too. Fuck. Y'all die? This is hard. Yeah, it's really hard, Koenig. All right, I'm doing another one. Shit. We're gonna go until I get all the way through. Because this instant death mode is rough. Very rough. Yes! We did 100% one! Oh, we got somebody still going though. We might have more than one person that completes this. Oh shit, that's so much harder. That's so much harder. But 96 is not bad. I paused for a long time figuring out whether the word was charge or change. And I didn't. Yeah, that was. Oh yeah, guest, you can do it. You can do it. Nice. Good job, Drunk Time Lord. Okay, sick. That was fun. 100% glitchless? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, what do we actually change here? We capitalize some stuff. We combine two fixtures. Yep, good code change like fast. Just do that first. You said hi. She is driving to Tahoe right now. Don't dick sword and drive, you silly. Alright, I'm gonna go fill my water. I'll be right back. I'll see you in a sec. Hello. I'm back. Wait, I gotta show water, so otherwise chat's like, where? And there it is. Alright, we are in the middle of editing this commit. Why did it rebuild everything? Yeah, why did it rebuild everything? Probably because it picked a different version? Something like that. I don't know. Inside Typewriter Redemption should work clearly. Well, I'll just make it so you can choose. Like, if you redeem Typewriter, you can just send a chat message that tells you whether it's hard mode or normal mode. It's using a laptop with plugged in charging to raid the battery. It depends on the laptop. Some will do a mode where they power the laptop directly, um, but some will funnel it through the battery. So it can reduce the lifetime depending on your type of laptop. But yeah. Okay. Get push and dash F. Okay. That pushed up, and we will approve it. We also get our kitty cats back. I approved some PRs on my phone. I was like, oh no, they don't get the kitty cat. Rip. Oh. Mel's not driving. Okay, she's not dick sorting and driving. That's good. Friend is driving. Okay, we looked at that one. Let's do the actual Python stuff now that we're here. So get his focal released. Indeed, Oscar Allen. Drinking that water. It's good to see you again. I can't remember whether I said hi to you. I think I forgot. So anyway, I'll say hi now. It's good to see you. Okay, but since 3.9 built cleanly, that means we should build 3.8 and 3.7 and 3.6 cleanly, which means we need to do this like 10 times. Why is this taking so long? Must be a bunch of IO. Oh, I need my GPG password. GPG. Copy that. Paste. Copy something else. Oh, you can't click it here. Some of them you can click. Not that one. Because they do mouse events with curses. Which I did a video on. Oh, this is my bandwidth limiter. Let's figure out how I set that up and turn it off. Because we don't need that anymore. Bandwidth limit virtual box. Bandwidth CTL set limit. Nick bandwidth group 1. This. Alright, let's try that. So we're gonna modify Ubuntu 2004. Oh, we have to find the path to it. Ugh. C. Program. Oh, I got rid of the whole command. No. Oracle V VirtualBox VBox manage modify VM Ubuntu 2004 Nick bandwidth group 1 none. Okay, we can't remove that while it is running, so we can just change the limit while it's running now. I think. Bandwidth CTL. Ubuntu 2004 set limit to 1G. That in theory should fix that. I think somebody just knocked on my door. Maybe it's Amazon deliveries? Let me see if Amazon sent me an email if I have to go check on the Amazon ferry. Nope. Shrugs. See if this fixed the bandwidth limiter. Is it possible to recover? Is it possible to recover data from a RAM stick after shutting down a PC? Depends, I think. Usually, no. Because the data is really only present when it's powered on. But I'm sure there are some, like, microscopic physics changes that happen that you may be able to observe after it's unpowered. But I don't think the average person can do them. And I don't think they're super feasible. All right, let's see if this uploads faster now. Yes, much faster. And we didn't drop any frames. Amazing. 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 Command prompt, lovely tool to work. Yeah, command prompt's fucking garbage. Command prompt is great as usual. Yeah. Yeah. Cold attacks are a thing, but they don't last long. Yeah, that's true. 1 p.m. on July 3rd. Why is everyone shooting off fireworks? Oh, yeah. Especially bad in like California or Pacific Northwest or like places where it's drought and heat wave. Oh yeah, James Boyne says exactly the same thing. Yeah. It's messy there. Okay, so 3.9 is done. Let's go to 3.8. And we want 3.8.11. It's weird that 3.8 and 3.7 are on the same version. That seems confusing to me. Import upstream 3.8.11. CMT equals common mental disorder. Neil says, I'm in Kansas City. We just got drenched in water. Yeah, Michigan just got drenched in water too. America's trying to kill itself even faster? Yeah, exactly. I am in Michigan. Indeed, Graham's iPad. CMT equals command my dick. Jess Lucy says, I just tried to click away your Firefox window. Yeah, that happens to me all the time. I'll be watching a YouTube video and I'll be like, go away. This is actually Chrome though. But yeah, that happens to me all the time. Okay, refresh patches. We don't need to do Trusty or Xenial anymore, so we are just doing Bionic here. Because Trusty is end-of-lifed and Xenial is end-of-lifed. Do that release. CMD equals CMD migraine death. Recursive acronyms. I'm a fan. Of course, a recursive acronym would come from recursive kernel panic. Couldn't be anyone else. Oh, I'm suddenly very hungry. My body has partially adjusted to the time switch, but not completely. Like, I still want to eat at very odd times of the day, but at least, like, my sleep schedule is relatively okay. Relatively okay. Alright, got to do the GPG password. Yes. How many hours different the moves? Yeah, 3 hour time change. Not a big deal. Not a huge jet lag. Also, I spread out the time change over 3 days, so yeah, there weren't any days where I switched 2 time zones in one day. Jason says, by the way, Anthbonk, in your experience with Python, what would you do if you were to port something from a language with pointers I've been writing Rust. I have no idea how you would write something like that in Python. Word something from a language with pointers. So references in Python are very similar to pointers, but if you're doing like actual pointer math, that's where things get tricky. I mean, you can represent a pointer math. Like most pointer math is just you have an array, and it's array indices. So you could do stuff like that and use lists or arrays or tuples. But it depends. You of course like aren't gonna have like free range of the actual memory locations, but you can get pretty close with normal lists and stuff. You could use actual structs, but the struct module is rarely faster than doing it, you know, with traditional Python objects, and a real pain to work with. Okay, so 3.8 is done, and this is also 3.7, but 11. Still 11 here. Oh man, fast internet is so nice. When you use the underlying C in Python, that beats the point of Python. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just keep writing Rust. Yeah, you could do that too. You can write. There's a what's it called? Pyozone, Pyo3, Pyoxidize. I forget what it's called. But there's a Rust. Actually, why is it 03? It should be 02, right? Why is it 03? I guess it's not ozone. It's just saying that Python is a plus 6 oxidation. Assuming that it makes a salt. Never mind. I'm thinking too much into this. Do they tell why it's 03 and not 02 or 01, or maybe ferric oxide is FeO3, but there's also ferrous oxide. Yeah, chemistry knowledge. I guess if it's like, because ferric oxide is your common rust, so I guess that's why. I don't know. Maybe I'm looking into it too much. Just Lucy says, to my last post, glad you're not using the Windows taskbar. I'd probably catch myself trying to click on it too. Yeah, I mean I do have it. It's just very off screen. Like, there you go. There's some amount of the task screen or the home screen or whatever. Okay, so we imported upstream, git branch -r. We need to do focal and bionic. Magnetite is Fe3O4. Yes. Really? I'll wait for it to get my JPG password. Yeah, this part's boring. A lot of tedium. What was H2SO4? Uric acid? Man, speaking of like chemical naming. Oh, this is actually bullshit. So I was part of a quiz bowl club, and the local like public TV station did a like quiz bowl invitational thing, where they, you know, aired some quiz bowl competitions, but live on screen. And we drove up to Flint, Michigan to do this like recording, and they announced the categories, and one of the categories was chemical compound naming, and most of the people in Quiz Bowl were like, we joined it because the chemistry teacher ran it, and we're like, you know, interested in chemistry and that sort of stuff. So we're like, fuck yeah, we're gonna like absolutely destroy this category. And 4 of the 5 questions that they asked were factually incorrect. And so we lost the category, and like after every one of the answers were just like, what the fuck? And so they had to censor us. But oh man, it was bullshit. It was actual bullshit. Um, uh, like one of them was HI, which there are two IUPAC correct names for HI. It's either what was it hydroiodic acid or hydrogen iodide, and whichever one we picked, they had the other one. C6H12O6. I mean, it could be any type of sugar. It could be in a, there's all sorts of different orientations that could be. But yeah, it depends on your D and L's as you draw them. Oh my god, drawing sugar diagrams stuff. I used to have like the exact structure of like the 8 common sugars that we dealt with in our lab. I don't remember any of that shit anymore. That was a long time ago. But I got really fucking good at drawing those sugar diagrams. Alexa Bacan, thank you for the resub with Prime at 7 months. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? Welcome back. C6H12O6 is typically glucose. I mean, it could be depending on where the O's, like what the orientation of the oxygens. But yeah, there's many 6 carbon sugars that are different isomers of each other. Chemistry drawing and paint stream win. I mean, I could whip out my boats and chairs. We can do, I mean, there's not much to it. Oh, that's weird. I mean, most of chem, or at least most of OChem, was drawing these fucking things over and over and over for those cyclohexanes. This is the chair form. You can tell because it looks like a chair. It doesn't, but and then you got your boats, which is the higher energy, less common cyclohexanes. There's your boats. Observe my chirality, daddy. Yeah. Yep, and you got your benzene where you typically draw it like this, although it isn't really. Wait, is benzene planar? Maybe it's benzene planar. God, I should remember that. That seems. Is benzene planar? Planar, yeah, it's planar. So I thought. And you typically draw it like this, even though it's not actually the double bonds actually, they're the electrons are evenly distributed among all 6 of the bonds. And when we draw sugars, even though they were actually in boat or chair form, we tended to draw them like this, and then you would have your oxygens in whatever orientation here. I don't remember what they were, but you would tend to only draw the oxygens. Man, the fucking crazy thing is, I had this structure memorized. This. I was able to draw this from memory because I needed it for an exam. Which, like, goddamn. Memorizing cholesterol was, I mean, it's not that complicated when you look at it, but like this was one of many things that we had to memorize. Benzene hurricane form. Chemistry was all Dutch, which is close to English, but not quite. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, the fucking chairs, I hate those. They're actually called cis and trans forms. Not for... I mean, they are in a cis and trans orientation, but I don't know that we refer to them as that, but... How about fatty acids? Fatty acids are easy. You just have, like, you know, long chain of carbons and then a coup on the end. Which is, you know, a C with a double bond to an O, and then a single bond OH. That's not the text tool. Double bond O, capital O, because chemistry. Yeah, that's your ending on your fatty acid. And you have some number of double bonds. There were never any triple bonds in fatty acids, I don't think. I remember those from high school. Are those carbon hydrogen? Yeah, exactly. Malnothis, exactly. Fatty acids are mostly just long hydrocarbon space-code, same as soaps. Yeah, well, soap, you take this H and you oxidize it? Or do you reduce it? I don't fucking remember. And you complex it with a sodium ion. So that's saponification. Where you strip a hydrogen and you give it an ion. And look where that got you, your career in software. Yeah, exactly, right? Nick Shaw says, chemistry is not real. Everyone knows that. Official Gatman says, Anthony, what do you know about blockchain? I know that it's mostly useless. And yeah, I know how it works. The blockchains we're seeing in paint. Yeah, this is blockchain, chat. This is exactly blockchain. I think it's a saponification. It produces glycine. You can wait. Usually you do it with fatty acid and sodium hydroxide. Lye. But I don't know that... Oh, I mean, you can use glycerol. Yeah, and that'll make glycerates. But you can also just, you know, fucking take lard and lard and lye and make lard soap. Which we did in a lab. It was kind of fun. It smelled kind of weird, but yeah. Oh, this is a triglyceride, right? Right. And this is your glycol base. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm talking about hard soap. What's soft soap then? Wait, lithium soaps? That sounds dangerous. Anyway, soaps, chemistry. Anything on the cloud around his picture? This is blockchain in the cloud. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Change category to science and tech. Am I not? Oh, yeah. Well, you studied chemistry? A fuck ton, Jangtron. A fuck ton of chemistry. More chemistry than computer science. Okay, that's 3-7 done. Let's do 3-6. 3-6, 14. 3-6, 14. People didn't have to study chem? I mean, it was... People could have just done intro chem, at least in Michigan, if you wanted to. You could have just gotten away with intro chem. And if you did pure engineering... Did you have to do chem for pure engineering? I think you would... I mean, I would hope that you would have to, but I could see it not being that relevant. Imagine if Anthony did chemistry, half the Python ecosystem wouldn't exist. Yeah, it'd be a very different world. It'd be very, very different. Yeah. Okay, branch. Alright, I believe this is just vocal. Yeah. Be nice if that tab completed, but it does not. Triple X 1337 Spiraxor Triple X 420 says, "Are you in university? Why are you studying, and what are you studying for?" Do I look like I'm young enough to be in university? Shit! I haven't been at university in a real long time. But I'm not in university. I have not been in university for 8 years. And it's only been 8 years? I guess it's only been 8 years. But I originally studied biochemistry, and then I switched to computer science and crammed a 4-year degree into 2 years. Which I would not recommend. I don't know that I would have done it any different if I would have gone back. But I think I could have learned a lot better when I like I would have taken a compiler's course, and I might still take a compiler's course. Oh, where did that type? I just typed GPG into who knows where. Fortunately, it's not a password, it's just GPG. But yeah, like I might take a compiler's course, because I've written a bunch of really fucking shitty parsers and compilers, but I want to actually write a real one at some point. Chem is required for engineering at Iowa, but only Chem 1, not Chem 2 and beyond. Yeah, Chem 2 is where organic started. I think that's probably the same at Michigan. Chem 1 was required for everything. Everyone had to take Chem 1. And people hated it. Oh my god, so many people did really poorly on it. Wait, is this really named wrong? This has been wrong this whole fucking time? We're gonna fix that. Why would I have my unbranding incorrect? Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? There's no way that blanks me, right? I moved the file, right? 2017. That's not right. Should be from 2014. Yeah, this is a copy from here. So Dun, dun, dun. Oh, damn. It was me. Oh, even I... Well, anyway, we'll fix it now. I had it right here. I don't know why I fucked it up here. We're just gonna unboomerify this. Fix casing in pre-commit books. Yeah. And we will just wheel this. Yeah. Yeet! I'm doing engineering, head chemistry, but that's university in Belgium, which is a category on its own. Ah, I see. Maybe Python would be all sparkle cake sparkles. You look 20? I don't know that I look... Okay, I was looking through... Let's see if I can find these. This drive? I was looking through some photos the other day of when I was actually 20. Let me see if I can find those. Yeah, quit dinging. Oh, is it not on this? I could have sworn it was on... Oh, it's gonna be in here. Yeah. know how I'm gonna find this. View thumbnails. Yeah, there we go. Okay. 2012. Yeah. Do you want to see some photos of when I was actually 20? Here's me actually 20. I was 21. But that's I mean, I don't look all that different, but this is me when I was actually 20. They do still ask me for my ID, yeah. Maybe you need a better webcam? Yeah, I'm planning to get a better webcam. Webcam, did you say, did many of your course mates become data scientists? None that I know of, actually. It was not like, it wasn't like biotech, it was, you know, just normal biochem. There was a biotech that was separate. How risky are these for me to click through? I think these are mostly fine. I decided I wanted to sit on top of the snowman, so I did. The same. Yeah. Okay, I think there's one more. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of those pictures. See if there's anything else in here that's interesting. Shoddy, welcome to the stream. Do you want a throwback with Shoddy? Where is that photo? I have that in these. I'm pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Yeah, here we go. And this was in... Why is it not telling me? This was in... Also that same year. Decades ago, yeah. Yeah. Oh, there's some silly photos in this reel too. Yeah, we're like, let's make serious faces, and we're like trying not to crack up the whole time. Aww. And then we made a confused face for some reason. But yeah, some old photos. Old photos. And here's this photo that everyone knows and loves. But did you know that there are two other photos in this reel that no one has seen before? This one where I fucked up the camera timing, and this one where I just didn't like the angle. But anyway, that's enough photos. But that's when I was actually 20. He casually maintains half of Python's tooling ecosystem in his free time. You want to write one for raw syscalls in memory or one in another language? That doesn't sound fun. Do I have a job now? Yes. If you do bang job, get that. Did you do data structures and algorithms problems for the Stripe interview? Was it hard to land a job? I mean, there was some coding questions, but like the Stripe coding question is super easy. But at my level, you know, it's not really focused so much on coding as it is on design, architecture, organization, driving change, big senior engineering stuff. You look like a 90s stoner. Yeah. 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 Jengdron says your 20 looks like 16. Decades ago. Yeah. Never before seen con. It's true. Anyway, are we done here? Yeah, because we just two folk there. Sick. Oh, my time zone is wrong here. Yeah, I used to be in San Mateo, California. It's right outside the VM. Why is it wrong inside the VM? Oh, how do I even change this? Settings. Wait, how did HTTPS work with the wrong time zone? Oh, I guess because it's UTC. One probably knows time zones. Okay, makes sense. Region and language. No? Surely it would be in there, date and time, I guess. PDT, we are in this time zone. Détroit. Yes. Did I fix it? Cool. It's 1420. Because 420, but oh well. Jason says, do you wonder if anything went in 8 years from entry to senior? What is the plan for the coming 40 years? Yeah, right? Never mind that. 20 years tops before we're all dead. Yeah. Yeah. GG everyone. GG everyone. So you guys want, so the person that I talked to about a exploit has told me that I can talk about it now. Do you guys want to get a rundown of that? Does that sound interesting? Does that sound like something you'd be interested in, chat? I'm gonna make it into an actual video at some point. All right, so there was a service called Fussy Fox, which the owner decided to. This is kind of the sad part about this. The owner decided to discontinue the service instead of fixing the security problem, which, like, I don't blame them. People weren't really using it, and it was a lot of maintenance. But the idea behind Fussy Fox was it was a linting CI service, which sounds very similar to how pre-commit CI is. And the way it was designed was it would run a series of linters in AWS Lambda and send check results back to GitHub. Very similar to how pre-commit CI works, except pre-commit CI doesn't use Lambda, and pre-commit CI doesn't have this bug. But one of the tools that it supported is Flake 8. Among all the other tools, I don't know that there was any others that had the same problem, but I specifically know that Flake 8 had this problem. And the specific problem is that in Flake 8, you can install plugins, but Fuzzy Fox did not let you to install plugins, so there wasn't really like an attack vector from installing plugins. But But Flake 8 lets you make local plugins, and with local plugins, you can achieve arbitrary code execution. So our minimal example here is just any sort of file and then a plugin, and we'll just make this always raised just to demo that it is being executed. And you can use a setup.cfg. Forget the actual syntax here. It's like a colon local dash plugins. Plugins. I think you need to do this as well. And so this, you can take a Flake 8 installation where you're not allowed to introduce code to it, and suddenly you can run arbitrary code execution. And so with this, I didn't actually hack them, but I would have been able to acquire all of their GitHub credentials and presumably whatever AWS credentials were available to that Lambda. But yeah, this is actually a similar exploit that I've used to get credentials through GitHub Actions as well, because people make the same mistake. They provide privileged credentials to Flake 8 and assuming it can't run arbitrary code, and then Yeah, it can. But in LBN, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's the basis of the exploit. Wansi, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Assert pwned does the same thing, right? I mean, this is gonna do nothing because this is always true. Do you mean this, perhaps? But yeah. You'd probably like GTFO bins if you like random programs that let you run arbitrary code. Well, so the harder part about this is like, how do you fix this problem? Because this is a feature of Flake 8. How does somebody run Flake 8 in a safe manner that doesn't have this problem? And the answer is it's hard. Like pre-commit CI would potentially have this problem, but it uses some amount of isolation, containerization, and principle of least privilege to avoid running code where secrets are available, because it pre-commit is arbitrary code execution. That's just kind of how it is, and so it has to put up these boundaries to prevent access to this sort of stuff. Sandboxes and sandboxes and sandboxes. Yeah, exactly. That's how pre-commit CI works. And Lambda, AWS Lambda doesn't really give you. I mean, you could do Lambda chaining where like you do the privileged stuff, then you call a Lambda function with unprivileged stuff, and then read the result of that in the privileged context. So you could potentially sandbox this in Lambda. It'd be really complicated to do properly, and that's why I didn't even bother trying to do it properly in Lambda. But I think in order to prevent this in the general case, you would have to add an option to Flake 8 that's like no local plugins, and that would be the only way that you could make Flake 8 avoid running arbitrary code, just in the general case. But no one's asked for such a feature and bother implementing it because that's a lot of work. Drunk Damage says, so I recently did a hack to my bash string in Python thing where anything you pass in F string is auto-wrapped in schlex.quote. Does that sound like good enough shell injection protection? On POSIX, it might be, but on Windows, the POSIX schlex quoting is not wrecked. And I don't know that there is an actual Windows equivalent in most cases. Because Windows doesn't have single quotes, so, or command shell does not have single quotes or whatever. So that's not going to work out that way. But anyway, I'm going to make a video about that and write that up at some point, get that done. Speaking of which, when am I talking to this person? Yeah, change time zone. I'm writing an article for GitHub at some point. I apparently did not put it on this calendar. Damn it. Huh. Oh well. I think Bash works on Windows. It does. Look, I can run Bash. Go high. It works. I guess we would do Python -c. Sys francis.rv. Look, it's Bash. It'll work. It's of course cheating. A little bit. By what is it called? MSys. Get Bash. Why did I have to type exit so many times? That was weird. Oh, because I'd exit Python, then Bash, then command. Okay, never mind. It makes sense. I understand. Okay, let's take a look at, if you're still in the chat, Marco, look at your pull requests. Let's currently not a pi 3 plus. Should this be added, or is pi 3 6 plus okay? I would just use pi 3 plus. Because we don't... I think there are other rules in pi upgrade that are pi 3 plus. Yeah, like this is oh wait, no, that's not. That was 3-0, that was 3-0. This was 3-0. Was this 3-0? It's gonna let me actually run an image. There's no 3.0. I think the oldest I can get from deadsnakes is 3-1 due to the way that Debian naming works. How would I actually run Python 3.0? How would I even run 3.1? I think I can run it on Xenial. I think I can run it on Bionic. Ugh. Let's just see what this one I can run is. Hmm. 3.2 apparently is the oldest one I can run. Why I say we can control D? Because you can't control D on Windows. G-Spite says, is there a standardized way to format error messages or anything you recommend? Rest specifically, it's just whatever you want, kind of. Yeah, it's the same in Python. Does this default UTF-8? I think it does. Linux 2, I haven't seen that in a while. So maybe not that one. That one's 3.0. That one's 3.0. That one's 3.0. This is 3.4. Yeah, so you can just do pi 3 plus for this. I was pretty sure there was another one. Also yield from, I think that's 3.0. No, that's 3.4. So yeah, you don't have to do anything below 3.6. All right, so what does this do? Just removes the C here and there. Okay. So we visit an import. Actually, really, you know, as much like pain as it was to write all this, I feel like this is a much nicer pattern than the traditional AST traverser. So you can change this to 3. So if it's an import, and it has an as name, then it can be rewritten. Because if it didn't have an as name, then you would have problems with having to rewrite symbols, which is hard. Okay, so that seems fine. Oh, I don't know why I looked at that one first. Place C element tree with element tree. Okay. So this is a from import, and it is non-absolute, and it has C element tree. And so then this is just find C element tree and place an element tree. Yeah, that's as easy as it gets. You can probably inline this directly. Just put that in here. Are you going to fix this, Marco, or am I going to fix this? I would just inline this and change the version number to 3.0. Or just 3 comma. And all good. Yeah, if you want to do it now, that'd be fine. Otherwise, I can just do it. And you'll want to fix this function name, because this is copy pasted. But yeah, those three things. Here, I'll comment on. This function name is copy pasted. This can be Python plus. We have other older Python target versions that are included there as well, etc. Yeah, so we don't have to make it 3.3. It doesn't have to be very specific. And then what was the other one? Inline this. Okay, that. I'll let you handle that. On Windows, you gotta do Control Z and Enter. Fonzie says, when receiving a TCP socket stream, I set a fixed size header for the size. Then I encrypt the header and the rest separately. I think it's a good solution. Fixed size header for the size. How would you... What does encrypting the size get you? Like, what is your benefit there? Like, I would just send a fixed size header that just contains the actual integer for the number of bytes you need to read. There's no reason to encrypt it. And I feel like encrypting it could change the size of the fixed size header, right? I guess it depends on the algorithm you use. Like, if you use an algorithm where it takes a fixed number of bytes and it produces a fixed number of bytes, then you would know that. But realistically, taking a further step back, like making your own. I see you've already fixed this. Making your own HTTP, making your own protocol seems maybe not the best idea. Like HTTP is fairly good at what it does and might satisfy your use cases. I feel like every time I've reached for writing a protocol, it just was a royal pain in the butt, and I regretted it. Should have just used something else instead. Okay, that got fixed. This didn't get fixed. One more, Marco! Oh, and all of these need to be fixed too. I guess I didn't point out the specific lines. Hey, what's up, Yoav? Hello. It's going well. It's going well. Finished my move. It's good to see you again. Getting there, yeah, exactly. Roll your own networking stack instead. Who needs IP? Have you used the pull request suggestions? Yeah. The thing is, for this, it would be a lot more work. Also, fucked up thing about pull request suggestions, I can't use them at work. And the reason for that is really fucking stupid. If you make a pull request suggestion and it gets accepted by the author of the pull request, now I can no longer review that pull request because I would be reviewing my own code. And that's forbidden by our review policy. So I don't use pull request suggestions at work. And on something like this where I would have to make the same suggestion like 50 times, it's less work for me to just not do it. So I just tend to not do it. Okay, 3. Sick. Nice, nice. Still in the Bay Area? Nope, I am. New background. I'm in Michigan. I have moved. Hey, what's up, Vinny KM? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Yes, I have relocated already, which is why everything is a little bit echoey today. I will be fixing that at some point with sound dampening stuff. But yeah, my house is like kind of empty, so everything is kind of messy. 10 characters using .i just became 100 characters when encrypted. Saw some service that encrypted its header. Maybe it was OpenSSH. I don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know why you would need to encrypt a header. Unless there's, if there is non-secret stuff in there. I don't know why you would spend cycles and complexity encrypting something that's not secret. Sound is fine for me. Is it not for the rest? So I am on RTX voice, which reduces some of the echo, but I can hear it. So I know at least somebody can hear it. How's the weather there? No heat wave? Not at the moment. It's rained a couple of times. I've seen more rain in the last like 4 days than I have seen forever. Like in 18 months of California. Crampiel says, what's the reason for F541 F string without placeholders? I can actually answer this because I wrote that linter. The reason is it's a common mistake to forget to put placeholders in. Like I've seen a lot of code that's like raise some error. The thing that was problematic was, and then just that. That's their code. And so F541 points you to this line and says, oh, you either remove this, and then this makes absolutely no sense, or you put thing here, assuming that's a parameter. Oh, shit. There you go. So people will write this when they meant to write this. But I guess there's also, performance is the other reason as well. But the core reason is that you would write a format string without formatting. Like you would never write something like this. Because that's clearly nonsense and definitely a mistake. Wish you all the best. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I'm no longer in Pacific time. I'm in Eastern time. I've just dropped my fidget toy on the floor. Cheese Point says, I can kind of hear it too, but as long as it doesn't make me not able to hear you, I wouldn't bother with the effort. Then again, I'm way too lazy. No, I gotta have that reduction value. So I'm gonna set up some sound dampening, buy some on Amazon. Maybe I'll get some of the artsy fartsy hexagons, the bestigons. House tour win? When things are less chaotic, I don't have much set up right now, so house tour would be, here's some boxes. Here's some furniture that's definitely not in the place where it's going to end up. Here's some random clothes baskets that are just sitting in my kitchen. Yeah, things are not ready. Yeah. More money to Daddy Bezos? Yeah. For better or worse. Cool. So we can merge that one. Then we gotta look at this other one, which I think I took a glance at. Oh, this was just like a while ago. Did you buy a house or you're renting? I am renting. I didn't want to buy a house remotely where I like wouldn't have the ability to make sure it's good, So, yeah, I'm renting for at least a year. I might buy after this. We'll see. Did Bezos start Amazon? I don't know. I assume so. Honestly, you can't argue that ordering from Amazon is good anymore. I mean, I don't know. It's fine. The stuff you get from there is alright. The service is fine. But yeah, it's kind of a scummy company, and their practices are not great, I guess. That's the case, he'd still have the most equity even after stepping down. Yeah, he has a ton of equity. Yeah. Moral of the story, if you don't have money, you ain't gonna get rich either. Yeah. kind of true. There are, of course, you know. Oh, wait. Did I already good code change like a ghost this one? Oh, no, I think Marco good code changed like a ghost my PR. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, I didn't look at this yet. I read the test. Oh, I understand. Okay, cool. Hmm. I see. So I wrote this test. So the comma here is what's getting targeted. I feel like this function gets called a lot. So a lot of other things should have either the same bug or this breaks things in subtle ways. So yeah, like I wonder what this does for multi-line. I guess the I guess for multi-lines this should be fine. Actually, I think this is correct. Yeah, because with multi-lines you would have another token before you would see the operator. The only case that this would do weird things too is if you had like foo or as, which is fucking stupid, and that's fucking stupid, and this is how I would write it, but yeah, I think this is good. It's way simpler than I thought this was going to be. Thick. Thick! And yeah, if you want to pick up any of the other pull requests as well, feel free. You can also strip authorship if you want. I just wrote a test. Um, cool. That's a nice little fix. But yeah, there's a couple. Oh, I can close this now. Oof. December 2010. And if you say like closes this, it'll auto delete it too. That way I don't have to remember to do it. Who can call multi-line expert? This one might be fixed. Oh no, I don't think it would be. Also, I don't think this is possible to rewrite too. Let's check out this branch. Invalid rewrites for multi-line. Toggle good. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Moral of the story, if you don't have food, you're hungry. Once he said, what are some of the tasks you do at your job? Whatever needs to get done. I don't know. I feel like I'm still like not really exactly up to speed on everything that goes on at work. But next week I'm on call or on run as they call it. Just seems like a silly name to me. But valid re-raise multi-line. See if that still passes. I don't know. A lot of this stuff right now has been like infrastructural upgrades. Like that's mostly what I work on. Do you know when was stir.format and built-in format added to Python? I think they were added at the same time. Percent formatting came way earlier. Dot format was relatively new. Okay, this is still fucked, but in a way that I didn't expect. In a different way. We go back a few commits. Does it fail in the same way or a different way? Different way. Or same way. Okay. That one's still broken. That's fine. Can you make a video on how you use bisects to find such things? You did before to find when something was added to CPython. I have a video about bisects. Yeah, check that one out. Kevin Joberg, hello. Where are we at? I don't know. I've just been. I mean, I've upgraded all the Pythons. Oh, I should make sure they all built. Deadsnakes, yay! And I went through all of my email. Yeah. Minus these two things that I have to do offline because they require me to have potentially sensitive information on the screen. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that live. '18 building. Okay, we got the old Xenial stuff. We got focal bionic for that. We got trusty here. Damn, that's real old. Oh yeah, 3.8 only has bionic. Yeah, 3.7 has bionic focal. An old Xenial and trusty. See, the thing that's really annoying is I would like to get these off the view, but the only way to do that is delete the packages. And from what I remember, if I delete packages, it makes people angry. Because people can still install these today. And then like 3.5 is super dead. Why are these focal too? Oh yeah, because we had to do that weird backporting thing. This is stuck in alpha 6 or whatever. This is on beta 3. I don't like the sorting here. Sorting sucks. And then the stuff Felix did. Did you hear about Pyodide? Is that Pyo 3? Did we talk about that earlier? That's the Rust thing, right? Oh wait, what? There's something else. Oh yeah, this is the WASM stuff. Yeah, I did hear about this. How slow is it? How much JavaScript did I just download? Oh, they got it down much smaller than the PyPy.js ones, but it's still 6 megs of VM. It's not too bad. It's pretty reasonable as the console lags. But yeah, there was a similar project, almost 6 years ago now? 6 or 7 years ago? Similar idea. Rodolfo Secchi. Oh, I don't know. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Sorry I mispronounced your name. Why would you want to download a package from 2018 when new ones that are updated with the latest package? Because some people are running old operating system versions, unfortunately. Pystone? Is it test.pystone? Yeah. Well, that clearly didn't do what I want to do. But I actually contributed to this project. How will I run this? Pystones. So this is like a double JIT. So it locks up the browser a little bit while it runs this for the first time. That's supposed to be a positive number. Maybe it's like relative performance, but you can see it gets faster over time if I run it more. If I recall correctly, does this not ship? Oh, I don't have the test suite installed. But anyway, last time somebody did this demo for me, this running PyPy.js in my browser was faster than running it locally natively on my desktop in CPython. So like wacky PyPy.js mscriptint was still faster, despite being like many levels of virtualization. Some poor guy running Ubuntu 16.04, yeah, or like 10.04. Wouldn't want to be that company running 10.04 6 years after end of life. No, Yelp got off 10.04 eventually. Rudolph says, that's fine. It's a hard name for an English speaker. Yeah, that's true. Is Git pronounced Git or Jit? My favorite stupid joke. 6 years, how many security issues did that have? Oh my god, we backported so many packages. There's no way we did it all properly as well. But by the end, we had like a mix of, you know, lucid, precise, trusty, Xenial packages. All backported at varying levels of quality. It's actually, you know, in a way, that's how I got into Debian packaging, and that's why I knew enough to be able to work on deadsnakes. Like, the whack-ass terrible shit that Yelp was doing, in a way, set me up to be able to do some of the open source stuff that I did. So, at that point, you might as well hire a team to write your own minimal operating system. That's basically what the systems/operations team was. Most of the day-to-day work was maintaining the package system and, you know, attacking security vulnerabilities. It was not fun, but I guess I wasn't even on that team, but yeah. Golden Joker says, do you know what is inheritance? Yeah, it's where you get a bunch of money from somebody who dies. Yeah? That type of inheritance? Someone commented on this really old video of mine. Huh. Ah, shit. My AWS bill for this month. It's so expensive. $1. It's when rich parents create rich kids. Yeah. If that was day to day, might as well start a team and just upgrade it all. Yeah, I mean, or they could just let me do it, which is kind of what happened. Can I get some money by inheritance in Python? Man, if it were that easy. r/technical truth, yeah. To steal from the MRO. Oh, man. Rich parents create drug addict kids. 1 out of 2 from what I've seen. Oh no. Do you know what inheritance is in Python? Of course. Yes, I do. I know all too well inheritance in Python. And metaclass inheritance. Let's make a release of this before I forget about that. Maxim says, screw AWS, developed the whole stack on a cluster of Raspberry Pis. Yeah, I trust someone else's network and data center setup much better than I do my own. And I trust this to be up and working. Oh look, it's up and working. Yay. Way better than I could do. You can extend meta classes? Yes, you can. Should you? Well, should you write a meta class in the first place? Probably not. And should you make a class hierarchy out of meta classes? Also, probably not. But you can. Free tier on AWS is nice for so many small things. Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think the $1 that I spent is Secrets Manager. It was $1.01. I wonder what the 1 cent came from. Probably Dynamo. I don't know. I would have checked the bell. I'm not gonna bother to do that. That's $1. Who fucking cares? It's 0. It's essentially 0. It's functionally free. Setup.cfg 2.19.4. So there's a feature in this. So we're gonna go to 2.20. Tuna 20.0. Grab my PyPI password. Till now, my curiosity will kill my cat, or whatever this is. Yeah. Object trying to is defined by polymorphism, not inheritance, because composition is an equally good alternative. Yeah, yeah. Although most of the time when people think object-oriented programming, they're like, inheritance. That's really all. But you're right, it can be composition and other approaches. I just realized I didn't change the music back down after we got the drop song. Jason says, does anybody have a clue on average how much code in Python to C code runs? Is it like 20 times the number of lines of code? You mean like, are you talking about speed? From what I've seen, like taking pure Python and changing it to C code tends to give you like a 5x speed up, but you have to write, I don't know, 10 times as many lines. Especially like any function call you make, you need to have like 4 lines of code for it because you need to do error handling. It reads a lot like Go because Go reads a lot like C. That says I don't use secrets manager, I just hardcode secrets in my Lambda. Nice. Nice. Kevin says, just finished reading Permanent Record by Snowden and now I hate the world even more. I don't know much about the book, but the outcome of that does not surprise me. The creator of Smalltalk said everyone got object-oriented programming wrong. It wouldn't surprise me. Alan Kay said that OP was all about message passing. Interesting. Chiswick says, no, when you write Python code and it actually runs how much C does. Runs how much C does it need to call? I don't know what you're asking. The words, I understand the words, but in that order, they don't make sense to me. Hey, what's up, Noob44? Hello, hello. And Yassine, good to see you both. I see you're here right about the time that I would normally start. But we're 3 hours earlier today! And I don't really have much else to do, and I'm super hungry, and it's super distracting. Sold Mozilla's VPN and Twitch appears to be blocking the IPs from chat. Oh no! That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Get some food, we'll still be here. Well, I was probably gonna sign off. I have a lot of stuff to do. And I'm gonna hang out with Shoddy later. It'll be fun. But we're gonna be doing some extra streams. Well, maybe not extra streams. Oh, it's gonna be a normal stream day. Okay, so coming up, Monday is a holiday. Sunday is a holiday. And I have the 5th off work. The 5th is also my birthday, so we're gonna be doing some big ol' birthday stream here. Haven't figured out when that's gonna happen, but probably, you know, this chunk of time, or something around here. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Because I have the day off work. I think I technically have to have my laptop open though, in case I need to answer questions. No, I have the day off. I'm not gonna bother. Pretty happy 23rd birthday. No, I'm maybe 30. Maybe fucking 30, chat. Halfway to 60. Let me try this again. Python's implementation is in C for CPython. Now, when you call, for example, print, it will call C function to execute 10 lines to print something. Now, how much on average does Python go down into the CPython implementation? Oh, I mean, anytime you do anything in Python, it's running a whole bunch of C. Like the bytecode of Python runs a giant switch statement in the CPython VM. So like you're almost always, you know, you're always running C code. But like it depends on like what functions you're running, like how much of those are implemented in pure Python or not. But most of the like built-ins and standard library, well, not most of the standard library. Most of the built-ins are probably about a third of the standard library. They split the switch statement up not that long ago. So there's computed go-tos. So it is still written as a switch, but it is not actually run as a switch because things go zoom. Kevin Schoenberger says 30 is the new 20. At least that's what I keep telling myself. Turning 30 in September. Oh, I'm slightly older than Kevin Schoenberger. But yeah, I mean, is it the undying march of time continues? 32 is the new 65. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, we're fast approaching that. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. This is fun. I miss streaming. It's been a while. I need to fix my... I need to improve my quality setup again, but yeah. Go from 20 to retirement in 2 years, trust me. Yeah, if only it were that simple, right? Yasmin says, is there any relationship between DNF and Yum? Because I have to add a Yum repo to download it through DNF. I think DNF is the replacement for Yum. I don't really know too much because I don't deal with Red Hat derivatives very often, so I'm not super familiar with their setup. But I think it's similar to the relationship between dpackage and apt-get, where like apt-get is, you know, a wrapper and an improvement upon the original dpackage. I think DNF and Yum are similar. I could be wrong though. I don't know. But anyway, let me do my little spiel, and then we'll send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. I'm going to try and record some videos over the next couple of days because it's been a while since I uploaded. I guess it's only been 5 days since I uploaded. But yeah, I basically queued up a bunch of videos while I was moving, and they ran out after this one. But I have a whole bunch of new ideas that I thought up while on the drive over. So anyway, youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode. Follow there. I normally stream on... Oh, what did I used to say? I don't even know anymore. On Saturdays at noon Eastern, and Mondays at 5 Eastern. So not Pacific time, it is now Eastern time. But I also stream some other days throughout the week, kind of ad hoc and whatever. And I announce those in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony. So you can follow there to get notified of whatever I had on Twitters. And join the Discord. I also announce on the Discord, it's also a cool place to hang out. There's a beginner's channel if you want to ask questions or other stuff like that. It's kind of a chill place to be. But yeah, I usually say what I'm going to work on, and then we work on it. But yeah, anyway, that'll wrap us up for today. Let's go find someone to raid.